No excuses, hit record, be consistent, and see what happens. There was a lot of excuses not to start this today, and I just pushed through. I was supposed to bring my tripod. I forgot my tripod at home. Forgot my mic. I had to take my kids to my mom's house for her to watch them since they're off from school today. Usually they go to daycare, and I was taking my wife's car because that's the only car that fits all three of them. And so I just had all this stuff I was packing in the car, and it slipped my mind, and I forgot that I had the keys to the car that she was going to be driving in my pocket. So I got to my parents' house, which is like 45 minutes away from our house, and my wife didn't have a car to go to work in. So we were able to figure something out. We had a family member that let us borrow their car. But yeah, that was like the first roadblock. And then I got a scratchy throat today. I don't feel great. Everyone's getting sick, so my body feels a little run down, but I'm pushing through it. I just feel like if I didn't hit record today and didn't start it, it wasn't gonna happen. And it was just gonna be like one of those things that you just keep putting off and always find excuses. I think I had good excuses not to record a video today, but I just wanted to go in with the mindset, no excuses, hit record, be consistent, and see what happens, document the journey. I've got a lot of things I'm working on that I want to improve. Just my gut issues, my body. I think I have a decent physique, but I want to take it to the next level. I want to improve my health and wellness. I want to improve my fitness. I want to get back into making music, something that I haven't had time for lately. But I feel like it's starting to affect me because I have a need to create, and when I don't, I'm starting to realize that it really affects me emotionally. And so, yeah, there's a lot of things I want to get done this year that I want to make time for. I want to make more time for my wife. We've got 3 kids, and we're just always working and, doing stuff with the kids, and we don't really have time for each other. That's something that I want to fix. So follow me on this journey, and let's do it together, Let's get fit together. Let's improve our wellness and health together. Let's be men, lead our families, take care of our wives. That's the thing I want to do with this channel. I always start off with a little bit of mobility before my weightlifting sessions. I feel like it just helps me be able to feel what muscles I'm supposed to be using. When I don't do my mobility, my joints feel more sticky, and I may get a little joint ache here and there. I just think my muscles are more primed for movement when I make sure I do my mobility first. What I'm doing here is lazy rolls. I think I got this one from a guy named David Gray. He's a really good follow if you are looking for mobility work, but this just seems to open up my back, open up my ribs a little bit, and basically you're just trying to roll over as lazily as you can. And I do these both ways about 5 or 6 times. I could probably do a whole video just on mobility and priming the muscles for exercise, but another thing I like to do is hangs. And while I'm hanging, I'm trying to breathe and expand my rib cage, so I'll go 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. And as I'm hanging there, I'll try to, lengthen my body, try to press my hands up towards the sky and let my feet dangle towards the ground as I'm hanging there and breathing. And usually I'll hang there for about 7 breaths. That's not like a specific number that you have to do. That's just what feels good for me. So I'll tend to hang there and just breathe through it. And after I'm done, I feel like it just helps prime my rib cage and my arms and my lats, get a good stretch on the arms. And it's also relaxing too. First exercise I like to do on Mondays, which I do a 4-day split, is delt raises, I know it's kind of against general advice to do your smaller muscle groups first. A lot of people tell you to do the compound lifts first, but my delts I feel like are a little bit lagging and could use to grow a lot more than my chest. So what I do is I do my delts first, and then I do the pressing after that. And I've been doing that for almost a month now, trying to work on some of the smaller muscles that I feel like could use more work, and I'll do those first when I'm fresh. And then also the added benefit is that you feel like when I do my delts first like this, I feel my delts more when I'm doing my incline chest press. Like you'll see, I'll do that one next. Feeling pretty good about that set. Last week I got 11, this week I got 13, so that's some progress. I try to use my time wisely in the gym, and what I'm doing here is a stretch for my forearm and also an activation for my extensors. So I started having some tennis elbow a while back. I'm not really dealing with that anymore. Strangely, since I went on the carnivore diet, it tamed down and it pretty much went away. But sometimes I just like to stretch out my extensors and do some pails and rails on them, which we can go over in another video, but that's what I'm doing there. So next up for me is incline press. I can't do barbell pressing without it hurting my shoulders. I haven't tried that in a long time. I've just got used to doing dumbbell press. It just feels better on my joints, maybe because they're not stuck to a certain a fixed barbell path. Like they can move, my shoulders and my joints can move around a little bit better when you're using dumbbells. And I think that goes for most muscle groups. When you're comparing barbell versus dumbbell, you can move around a lot freer. So that's why I do that. And then I also do incline pressing here because I feel like that targets my upper chest a little bit better. And bicep curls, I've been doing a double arm bicep curl for a while with just the 45. I don't really know, I can't really give you a explanation as to why I have been choosing to do it with the barbell versus the dumbbells. I think what happened was one day I didn't have access to dumbbells because it was busy, and I just started using the barbell, and I think it was a curl bar that I was using, but then it's been really hard to get the curl bar because somebody's always on it. So it's really easy to find just a barbell. So I've just adopted it. I'll probably switch back to doing it a different way, you know, some months from now, but that's just how I'm doing it for right now. This is the first video, so sorry if it's not coherent thoughts. I'm just trying to press record like Think Media says. You just got to hit record or else it will never happen. So more videos to come on, you know, exact topics and different things that I think are interesting. But for now, I just wanted to hit record, show you guys a little bit of my workout, document the process, put this up as like the first video that I could look back on in a couple years and look how far I've come. So join the journey, and I'll see you in the next one.